Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler video series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there to try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I'm debating as to whether or not this is going to be my last review for the day. I have one more thing after this, but I'm kind of already feeling it, so. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yam around about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm doing all that, folks, because you know I gotta, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today? Happens to be my Butcher Baby shirt. Yeah! Very cool band. They've been trucking along and doing it for quite a while now. I want to say I first became aware of them back in my college days, like around that range, so like late teens, early 20s. I didn't immediately get into them, but I enjoyed what I heard. And it wouldn't be till quite a few years later, in fact, just a few years ago, when I finally got to see them perform live on stage. They were touring with Mudvayne and Cold Chamber and some other bands. And, I enjoyed their set. I thought it was really good. So when I got the opportunity, they were going to be playing at a smaller venue near me. I was like, cool, man, let's do this. And they fucking killed it. They were absolutely fantastic. I actually got videos of their performances that I've attended. They are on my channel in case maybe you want to go over there and check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction as far as their music goes, because I think they're just a really awesome band. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, picked this one up yesterday, and immediately I was like, well, I need to review this right now. But then I was like, wait a second, I have prior obligations I need to attend to. So, I'm doing it today. And I should have done it earlier in the review lineup, but first I reviewed some coffee because I needed to wake up. Then I went over there and I reviewed a Brazilian Snickers bar because I didn't want the thing to melt. Then I just got through reviewing some body armor because I knew I was going to want something to drink while I was eating this. But what is it? Boom! It's from Lay's! Specifically, this is their limited time offer inspired by the flavors of Thailand. This is their Thai-style red curry potato chips. Ooh. I have to admit, I'm excited for this one. When it comes to the international Lay's flavors, the ones that we get over here, it's always a little bit like, okay. Thing is, I really love Thai food, and although red curry isn't my favorite curry, Masaman curry is probably my personal. Although pineapple curry. Anyway, let's get a thing for the thing. Thai food is so good. I'm so sad that the one Thai food spot we had by me closed down, and I was like, no! Now, I do have to mention this because I mention it anytime I go over there and I review a bag of chips. Here's a bag of chips, right? Put it next to my head. Around the same size as my big-ass head. That's how many chips you actually get. That is less than a snack pack in the 90s. That's sad. But, try out the flavor. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. That's really interesting. Because, initially, the hit that I was getting, it was just okay, I see what they did. They're using a few little Thai seasonings. Oh, look, it's Thai-inspired. But, as it kept going, it took on not only more of a curry sort of flavor, with the seasonings and stuff, but it actually took on almost it's hard to explain it. It tasted like the flavors became creamy, I guess, and again, it had that very curry sort of essence to it. That's really cool. I like this. This is good. Because, yeah, definitely using, like, Thai spices and stuff like that. So immediately, you get sort of that aromatic aspect to it. But then, at a certain point, it really does take on, like, a very curry sort of flavor to it. In a way that I was not expecting. It almost has, like... That is really rather exceptional. I would not have expected them to be able to pull this off. And now it makes me a little bit sad just because I would like to see them go over there and try this with something like a massaman curry or a pineapple curry or something like that. Because, again, red curry's fine. I'm not trying to shit on red curry. But that's really good. That's really cool. Every so often, Lay's really manages to knock it out of the park. I think they did that with these. These are fantastic. I think for me personally, if I had any critique for it, for me personally, whenever I get a curry, and this just comes down to personal preference, I like to give mine a little spice. Usually, like Thai places, they'll ask you, you know, like what level of spiciness do you want? I don't go crazy spicy, but maybe like medium spicy, you know, something like that. Because there's a little bit of something, but it's not really spicy, it's just spiced. But it kind of tickles your tongue a little bit. That's good. Those are really good. I like those a bunch. Alright. 2 questions have to be asked. 1 second. So that I can speak better. 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get them again? Would I recommend them? Absolutely and absolutely. Like, again, I am very genuinely surprised that they managed to pull these off as well as they did. Some of the international flavors that they've done, I felt, were just a little bit too limited in the way that they were able to, you know, replicate the flavors in chip format. But with these, really knocked me out of the park. You know, if they just used some Thai seasonings and stuff, I still would have been like, okay, yeah, you know, it's kind of fun. But the fact that they managed to actually give it like a proper sort of curry essence, that to me is just damn impressive. That's really cool. And I don't think I've ever done this for Lay's shit before, but I'm doing it now. I'm calling these the business. And folks, if you don't know what that means, when I refer to something as being the business, that means basically it's a perfect item. You know, you could tweak it a little bit, you could do a little bit here or there to improve it, but like fundamentally, that's really good. The fact that it immediately, like, as much as I always want to eat Thai food at any given point in time, having those has amplified that substantially, like, to the extent where, like, I'm going to have to look up another Thai food place in my area, because I'm going to need some Thai food later today. That really did a good job, and I think credit where it's due. Lay's might jip us in the bag, but as long as they're not jipping us on flavor. And if I'm recommending it, I mean, yeah, I'm definitely recommending those. I think they're cool, they're a limited time deal. Get them while you can, you know? And even if you've never experienced Thai food for yourself before, and hey, you know, it's fine. They're just nicely seasoned, really good tasting chips, you know? They're not like crazy spicy or anything like that. There's nothing like particularly unusual if you have a more Western palate like I do. So it's something that you shouldn't have to look at it when you think like, I don't know, you know, it's like, no, I think you'll just enjoy the flavors. So 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there and have yourselves a truly Thai food-tastic rest of your life. Because folks, Thai food is just, it's to die for. It's so good. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating, and just bullshit sometimes, folks. When we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, have you had Thai food before? If so, what's your favorite type of curry? Be really interested to hear about that, because, first time I had curry was, I was probably, in my, mid to late 20s or so, and, I knew what curry was before that, but when I first got to really have it, and it was just like, oh my god, this is one of the best things ever, I understand why so many places eat this. So, but what about you?